And we're back! Hopefully that's the last of the sneezing. Oh, we can go ahead and unpause. Ah. Alright, nice and successful there. So now, where are we going to go? Yeah, probably there. And we can take you that way. And kill that one little army. Perfect. And we'll send you back that way. So, what we're going to be looking for, taking some land down here in the south. Lands I don't care about. The Yucatan. Mixed Tech here. Talapanica, obviously. Basically, if we leave them with Mexico and this bit, I'm okay with that. It should limit, to some extent, the negative modifiers we're going to have to go through when, you know, conquering these guys. We can still go ahead and, you know, siege the land. Although we're already at 100%, we could probably demand whatever we wanted from them. Naval bases and custom houses, sure. What's next? The Admiralty and new ships. Oh, that's exciting. In fact, let's see. So, we're going to want... yeah, thank you. I mean, we've got quite a lot already taken. No, I'm going to wait till we get these 2 gold provinces, because those are obviously going to be the thing we want. And to secure both sides of the border from Spain or Portugal. I'm not sure if any of those guys are going to wind up coming in here into Central America, but you know, it's probably a good idea to secure both sides and just keep this area British, basically. We know Spain's going to be pushing west down in here. That's going to be annoying. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to have to do. Oh, we've got another colonist here. Wonderful. Going for Florida is pretty tempting, because it doesn't look like Spain wants it. Though, continuing in this direction would probably be a good idea. So, I'm going to... yeah. Well, let's see here. 2, 1, 1, and 1. Yeah, we'll go for the Mosquito Coast here. Why not? At this stage, we can speed up time a little bit. We don't need to keep it at 3. Alright. Thank you. What's up? Nope. That's good. So we've got the Aztecs on complete and total lockdown. That's great. And we're pretty much, we're running out of places to siege. So, that war, pretty simple. Pretty simple. No, not a counting house. Workshops, if anything. Although, again, the payback on these guys, they're just not... It's really not looking like it's going to be worth it. Yeah, that's just not... I was hoping for better. Temple... Courthouses. I guess we could plap in some courthouses. Plop down some courthouses. But, canals? Yeah. Those aren't happening. Trade depots going up. Yeah, we'll keep plopping down some trade depots, I guess. Man, that seems like a waste. If I'm gonna be spending money on that, I should be spending money on things like dry docks and shipyards. So, yeah, we'll do that. There we go. And if we can put down some training grounds, sure, why not? The increase in manpower are going to be definitely worth it. The governor of 5 colonies has suddenly died. No! We will put... Just going off the names here. Ernst Augustus Hastings. That sounds pretty badass. Samuel York. Archibald Cabot. Or Cabot. I guess with the English pronunciation it would be Cabot. We're going to go with Augustus here. Because, hell, that's just... You got a name like that, you deserve to run a colony in the New World. Siege of Mexico! Huzzah! Alright, so we don't care about that one, but we do care about this one. Because it's gold! Let's go ahead and merge those guys together. And it's done. Okay. Here's the deal, Aztecs. We are going to want from you, not full annexation. That would be ridiculous. We're going to want Honduras. And we're going to want Pipple. Good. We're going to want Belize. And we're going to want... let's take a look up here. We're going to want Tamaulipas. And we're going to want Guachil. There we go. We're going to want Zacatecas. That's a fun word to say. And we're going to want, what is this? Huacol? We're going to want that. And now we're going to want to connect these two. So we're going to want Tohanacapan. We're going to want that guy. We're going to want probably Zapotec. And then we can go with, yeah, we're going to want Campeche as well. And we're going to want Petén and Guatemala. Oh, Petén and Guatemala. So how's that looking? You know, we're taking not all of it, granted, and we are actually leaving them with some gold provinces. Which, I mean, I guess we might as well take. Let's see. I mean, while we're here, we might as well grab that. And so now it's kind of a rump state of the Aztecs. I wish there was a way to see the trade goods, but regardless, that's going to be big. That's, yeah, and they're not going to give that up. Okay, so we'll remove that. They'll go for this. 90 aggressive expansion penalties. Whoo! That is big. Still, though, you got to piss off the world to make money. So we're going to send that demand. Perfect. So my queen, Aztecs have accepted the offer. That's great. No, not English, Mexico. Damn it. It is British. Mexico, thank you. We've gained the trade, or the Consolidating Holy War. That's good to know. We shouldn't be overextended anymore. And our conquest of the Aztecs was so amazing that Hansa were like, holy crap, give us an alliance. Well, let's just see that. We're 3 out of 5? Okay, you got it. Okay, so we've got British Mexico formed. Huzzah! And we'll grab our main army here, put them all together, and send them somewhere else, I guess. This is the Army of South America, after all. Or was. I don't know where that went. Merge it together. Army of Scotland. I guess we'll keep it that name. So there we go. British Mexico. All of a sudden, big colony. Let's just check our overextension. And yeah, we're fine. We're totally cool. No overextension. It sucks for the colony. Don't get me wrong. Where's their capital even? Or do we see it? I would have imagined we would have seen what their capital is, but apparently not. That's fine. Alright, well, with British Mexico formed, the question is now, I mean, I guess we'll just push onward and upward, north, into the continent, to discover new places to conquer. We've got ports on the Pacific side of North America now. That's good. Obviously, we've got ports on the Atlantic side. We can facilitate scouting and stuff now out of this area. We still have to get a fleet around. Unfortunately, we can't build, we can't build anything in our colonies. So that sucks. But, yeah, that's looking pretty good. So, you know what? What we're going to wait for? We're going to wait for Kespek to get colonized. Even though it's already pushing on, this video's run on for a little bit. I'd like to get Canada formed. And then that would be a great place to leave the videoing, I think. We'll just do some exploration while we can. The Evangelic Union? The Holy Roman Empire had a fragile balance, split between 10 major and nearly 400 minor states and principalities, as well as 2 opposing religions. The power of the emperor was quite limited beyond his direct domains, and the erratic and inconsistent behavior of some of them, as Rudolf II increased frictions. They were so pissed at each other they made up lies continually. In 1608, the Protestant city of Donauwörth refused Catholics the right to practice their cult and is banned from the empire. As a reaction, most German Protestant states formed the Evangelic Union to defend their freedom. I guess we could join this. So we would lose relations with Augsburg, Baden, Bremen, Frankfurt, Austria, Saxe-Lauenburg, Lorraine, Lüneburg, Münster, Oldenburg, Pomerania, Saxony, Switzerland, Thuringia, Ferraria, Mantua, Savoy, Tuscany, Friesland, Liege, and the Netherlands would hate us. However, Sweden, Bavaria, Bohemia, Brandenburg, the Palatinate, Trier, Congo, the Hansa, British Columbia, and British Mexico would like us a bit more. We're joining, damn it. How can you pass up an ally in the Congo, really? And in that case, we should look to our Protestant friends and check out our relations here. So, yeah, we could do to improve relations with Sweden. I noticed Bohemia was in there. We could definitely do to improve relations with them, or perhaps even get a royal marriage. That sounds like a good idea. And then way down in the Congo, hey buddies, we might just come and visit you. We also might just come and go to war with you. Now that I think about it, the Congo would be a great little British stopping off point. So that's a possibility. They're reformed, so I don't know if we'd get an actual causa belli against them. Who are you allied with? Palatinate Liege. Bohemia offers an alliance. Yeah, we'll accept that. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, they don't want to have a royal marriage with us or anything like that. And what else? There was Bavaria in here. If I know any nation that makes a great friend, it's Bavaria. Yay! All right, so that should have us with enough. That just put us over the edge, didn't it? It's because of people like the Hansa, who, well, I appreciate, enjoyed our success over the Aztecs. Perhaps we're a bit premature in their rush to get. Yeah, we'll get rid of the troublemakers. I don't know what I'm saying. So I'm just going to leave it, and we are going to improve relations with France. Heretics in Cornwall and Glamorgan. Haha! The island of Britain is... No, it's almost 100% Protestant if it wasn't for all the freaking Catholics in London who are making it very difficult for me to convert them. So that's frustrating, but hey, it is what it is. So let's see, where else can we go? Pretty much all of Ireland. So let's get started on that, shall we? We will go with Connacht, and we will go with Leinster. And slowly but surely, we'll get Ireland made Protestant. And then hopefully London can turn. The governor of British Columbia has suddenly died. What have we got? Daniel Howe, Sidney Gilbert, or Frederick Byron? Gilbert, get in there. Let's slap down some more buildings. Really what we need are the training fields. This is a fact. We definitely need more than 50,000 in manpower. To be a world global power, that's definitely the case. Speaking of which, we've really got to get in on this whole getting into Africa thing here. So I'm thinking perhaps the Gold Coast, if it's within colonial range, there's a thing that'll show me this. And it is. So I want to start getting to work on some kind of African expedition. We've almost at our land limit, which is a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. I guess you guys have just been sitting here forever, not doing a thing, eh? Okay. We will put you there. And what have you got? 15,000, I think. Let's see. You're 12. Okay, so we're going to need a few more transports. So 12, 13, 14, 15. Beautiful. Marketplaces. Yeah, we can't really build any of these except for the docks. We could definitely deal with a lot of docks. Okay, well, we'll take one. Enforced service. The principle of volunteering underpins our whole army structure. Sometimes there aren't enough volunteers, so we should force them to volunteer. Okay. Perfect. Getting up there to increase our discipline. We'll show the world. Okay. James Bay. Alright. We're learning about Hudson's Bay. I don't know why it's called James Bay. But that is a thing to look forward to. We're almost done here in Keswick. And I wish these guys could convert, but, you know, what are you going to do? Quite unimpressed with the 5 colonies and their inability to expand anywhere. Oh. There is the Mosquito Coast. Huzzah. Anyway, we should have our transport ships done by now. And I do believe we do. Let's get this fleet of galleons on over to Tamaulipas. Or Tamaulipas. Who knows? Not I. Alright, go to. Keswick has become a colony. Wonderful. And we have the colonial nation of Newfoundland. Okay. Okay. Sure, we'll keep it as Newfoundland. Why not? Yeah, so now we'll just have to... That's interesting. I would have thought that was Canada. I mean, obviously I know that's Newfoundland. That certainly is colonial Canada. Oh well. We'll figure it out as time goes on. Perhaps it'll always be Newfoundland. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if colonial nations will split up or... You know, obviously, this guy here isn't a part of anyone. And he should be, according to my colonial regions, part of colonial Mexico. So, not sure why he didn't join in with the British Mexicans there, but he didn't. Such is life. And there we go. How badly damaged are you guys? You're not damaged at all. That's fine. we're going to load you guys up on your boats. And we're going to send you guys all the way over to the Ivory Coast. We've got to get there before the Spanish do. We've got the one colonist kicking around ready. And in the interests of making some serious money, we can drop that down a bit. In fact, 30. Yeah, that's not bad. 30 gold, 30 ducats a month. I'll take that. Revolt in Leinster. We shouldn't have any problem with that whatsoever. The wool production in one of our colonies has come into focus. It seems that it generates quite a lot of money, perhaps too much, without being properly taxed. In the spirit of mercantilism, we should force them to trade their wool through our ports instead. This will greatly benefit our own merchants and add a lot of extra income to the Crown's coffers. Yeah, you know what? Well, liberty value. No, better leave it. I'm being overly cautious on those, I think, but I really don't want the Commonwealth to split up. It's not on my list of things that I want to have happen. We're going to send the fleet home, leave those guys in Africa for now. He's a conquistador, so we'll be able to do some exploration throughout, and I would like to just claim this area here. I don't know if that shows up as a colonial region. There, of course it doesn't, because those are only in the New World. Right? Yeah, so everything else is normal, good old-fashioned. These are going to be my British lands. So we'll just grab these along here, and that'll give us a good stepping stone. You bastards. Alright, well, where can we go that's peaceful, then? I guess we could continue expanding in here. We might as well slap one down going into Algonquin, then. And making sure those guys stay safe. Stay safe? Yeah, making sure the colonists stay safe anyway. And hopefully Battle of Algonquin. That was nothing. Good. I don't know why I felt I had to go check that out, but I did. And yeah, we're almost there. Converting heretics in Connacht, that's great. We will send you to Ulster. And we should be, I mean, you can see there, once we get Ulster and the other one, Ulster and Leinster, we're down to 2 provinces, Munster and London. And I don't know how the hell we're going to get London. Yay, improve relations with Sweden. The Aztecs have entered a military coalition against us. That's fine. I wouldn't worry about the Aztecs, jeez. You're still part of Sweden, you're part of Sweden. Yeah, Sweden's doing fairly well. Who are you? Trier. We'll go with you, too, then. I guess we've got to wait a month for my diplomat to return from Sweden. An archbishop? A Protestant archbishop. I don't know if that is weird or not. It seems to me to be a bit weird, because archbishops would be, like, Catholics, I would imagine. One last thing I want to check. They are a part of the Holy Roman Empire. I'm worried about Friesland here. I want to make him my vassal, but I don't want to go to war with Austria over it. That's the big thing. At the moment, I'm not set up to do that. We've got the Gold Coast colonizing. It's an important center of trade, and it is tropical, so people are going to be like, oh my god, it's so hot. Well, no crap. It's pretty much right on the equator in the middle of Africa in a jungle. So, you know, like, have fun. At least it's an important center of trade, and we will get many monies from it. That seems like a great place to leave the video. We've done some nice expansion. We've done some nice colonial additions to the Commonwealth. We got a better view of the Pacific, and I think in the next couple of videos, we're going to be focusing not so much on the New World. The New World can kind of go on autopilot now. Hopefully British Mexico, British Columbia, the 5 colonies, and Newfoundland start expanding in the regions themselves. I'd like to keep France in check. I don't mind if they get, these colonies. That's fine if they wind up between Newfoundland and the 5 colonies. Who cares? I just don't want them to get a big presence in North America. Little presence, that's fine. There's plenty of land to go around, but I want to be the dominant power in the region. And it's bad enough Spain's already been like, hey, we're going to be the big ones in North America, bitches. So once we get that sorted, we're just going to leave that on autopilot and focus on getting a bit more in Africa. We're going to have to go in somewhere around the Congo or possibly a war with Portugal, which does not sound good. How far out can I go, actually? Where is my colonial range? Just one last check. Where is it? Colonial range. So the furthest we can go, actually we could grab some stuff over by Congo, and then once those become part of the nation, we could probably wrap around and possibly get in on Madagascar, which will then be a good jumping point off into India, and we can start getting a British presence in the east, where it belongs, and start getting some wonderful, wonderful spices out of Ceylon. And tea, too, so don't worry, Blowfly. We'll secure tea source. And tree source, I guess. Anyway, thumbs up if you guys have enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and we will see you all next time.